I did not make my first $100,000 by picking the perfect stock. I didn't do it by finding some secret ETF, and I didn't do it by timing the market. I made it by avoiding one very common investing mistake. And the scary part is, almost everyone makes this mistake without realizing it. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what that mistake is, how much it actually costs you over time, and how to avoid it so your money can finally compound the way it's supposed to. In this video, you're going to learn the single behavior mistake that quietly destroys most investing plans, why it hurts beginners far more than bad ETF choices, how much money it can realistically cost you, and how to fix it using a simple automated ETF setup inside Fidelity. The biggest investing mistake is not choosing the wrong ETF. It is stopping, not selling everything, not blowing up your account, simply stopping. Stopping contributions, stopping consistency, stopping belief. This mistake is called breaking your investing cycle, and it destroys compounding. Most people don't quit investing dramatically. They pause. They say things like, "I'll restart next month. I need to catch up on bills first. I'll wait until the market settles down. I'll invest again when things feel better." And months turn into years. That is the real damage. Compounding only works when money stays in the market and continues to be added. When you stop investing, you don't just pause growth. You reset the curve. You delay the snowball. You push the powerful years further into the future. Let's look at two investors. Both invest $500 per month into broad market ETFs. Both earn the same long-term return. The only difference is behavior. Investor A invests consistently for 30 years. Investor B invests for 10 years, stops for 5, then restarts and continues. After 30 years, Investor A finishes with about $600,000. Investor B finishes with about $500,000. The difference is not skill. The difference is one long pause. The years you skip are not equal. You are not skipping early compounding. You are skipping the years that create future compounding. Every missed year permanently shrinks the final curve. People stop investing for predictable reasons: market drops, job stress, unexpected expenses, boredom, lack of visible progress. But none of these change the math. They only change behavior. If you pick a slightly imperfect ETF but invest consistently, you still win. If you pick the perfect ETF but stop investing, you lose. Returns matter. Behavior matters more. Almost everyone who never reaches $100,000 makes this mistake. They interrupt the process. They never allow the portfolio to reach critical mass. They never reach momentum. I treated investing like a bill, not a choice, not a hobby, not something I decided based on how I felt that month. It ran automatically. I built everything around automation. This is how you avoid this mistake. You automate your ETF purchases. You automate your deposits. You remove emotion from the process. You stop asking yourself every month if you should invest. You decide once. Inside your Fidelity brokerage account, you set up automatic transfers. You set up automatic ETF purchases. You select a schedule. You let the system run. You do not interfere. You do not pause unless you absolutely must. Automation removes emotion. Emotion creates hesitation. Hesitation destroys consistency. Consistency is what creates compounding. If automating prevents even one long break, it can easily protect tens of thousands of dollars in future value. This is how I avoided losing my first $100,000 of progress. People blame the market. They blame their ETF. They blame timing. But they never look at their contribution history. That is where the real story lives. Wealth is not built by smart decisions. It is built by repeatable decisions. The biggest edge you can have is not information. It is consistency. If you want your investing life to change, do not search for better ETFs. Do not search for better predictions. Fix the only mistake that actually matters. Stop stopping. Automate your investing. Protect your consistency. and let compounding finally do what it was designed to do.